Alright, welcome back everybody. We're about to go with Hatchet build for mostly 1v1 and open world PvP. So let's get straight into it. This is, by the way, for some that may not know that, favorite weapon of all times, especially the Berserker. So you got Berserker and throwing. Let's start with Berserker. If target is below 30% health, light and heavy attacks deal 20% more damage. After 3 successful light attacks against the same target, gain in power, granting 30% damage increase for 3 seconds or until the next attack. Now we have Berserk. Triggers the Berserk mode that increases all attack damage by 20% while active. Berserk mode will be active for 15 seconds. And this is compatible with the Dawn Gem, Carnelian Gem, which is pure PvE thing. Taunt doesn't work on players in PvP, as far as we know. Increases movement speed by 20% while in Berserk mode, good for catching ranged and mages. Berserk and refresh. Berserk ends, heal yourself for 30% maximum health. Triggering Berserk removes all crowd control effects. This is super strong from the player. While in Berserk, your attacks are uninterruptible during Berserk and you cannot be staggered. OP. Not good, OP. Another active skill, Parallel Rush, sprinting melee attack that causes the player to leap forward, hitting twice. First hit deals 100% weapon damage and the second deals 115%. 12-second cooldown only. Yo, XSQRs. Thank you for the follow, homie. Appreciate it, my guy. Welcome to the stream. Now we get Dispatch. If target is below 30% health, Parallel Rush deals 20% more weapon damage. If Parallel Rush hits the target in the back, it causes a root, immobilizing target for 2 seconds. Okay, interesting. After a successful heavy attack, gain and power gaining 30% damage increase for 3 seconds or after 4 attacks. All cooldowns are reduced by 5% when hitting an enemy with an attack while their HP is below 30%. Hitting the same target with 3 light attacks grants 45, increasing damage absorption by 15% for 3 seconds. Okay. Increase base damage by 10% for every enemy within 5 meters of player. Mass PvP's passive, not bad. Well, even if you're facing one enemy, it's still good. When hitting an enemy while your health is below 30% HP, remove all bleed, burn, and poison dot effects from the player. 60-second cooldown. Not bad. Raging Torrent. Perform 4 fast attacks, each dealing 80% weapon damage. Only 15-second cooldown. Hitting a target with Raging Torrent grants haste, increasing movement speed by 20% for 6 seconds. Okay. 6 seconds, not too bad. First light attack at the end of Raging Torrent to deal a final attack, dealing 150% weapon damage. It seems like a good PvE skill for farming. Defy Death. When you receive lethal damage, avoid death, reduce to 0 HP, question mark, and gain immortality for 4 seconds, 6-second cooldown. Now on to throwing, we got Aim Throw, replaces block with an aim throw that deals 90% weapon damage. Hold right mouse button to enter aimed stance, each throw consumes 30 stamina. Crit Throw, thrown axes are capable of triggering headshot or random critical hit. Also increases critical hit chance for all attack by 5%, I love this passive, for the crit alone. Every third successfully thrown axe is a guaranteed crit. Successful crit hits with light attacks or aim throws regen 20 stamina. Ooh, good combo right here. Rending Throw, throw an axe dealing 110% weapon damage, applying rend, reducing target's damage absorption by 10% for 4 seconds. It is a cooldown. Rend increased to 20%, and duration extended to 6 seconds if further than 8 meters from target. Rending Throw deals an additional 20% damage if target already has an active debuff. Using Rending Throw on a target with an active debuff reduces ability cooldown by 20%. Light attacks and aim throws against target with active debuff reduce all cooldown by 5%. Okay. All attacks deal 50% additional damage targets with an active debuff. Light attacks and aim throws regenerate 20 stamina when hitting target with an active debuff. Dodging within 2 seconds of triggering an ability consumes 25% less stamina. And last 2 active skills, Social Distancing, very funny name, considering these COVID times. Throw an axe forward and dodge backwards, dealing 120% weapon damage. Blowing target by 15% for 3 seconds. Player movement speed increased to 30% for 3 seconds if ability hits a target with an active debuff, not bad. Slow movement speed effects increased 25% for 4 seconds. I like that. Infected throw. Now to something more fun. Throw an axe that deals 130% weapon damage, triggers disease, and weakens the target for 5 seconds. Disease is reducing target's healing efficiency by 30%, which is really OP against healers. Weaken reduces target's damage by 10%. Only 50-second cooldown. Increase duration of disease and weaken to 8 seconds on targets below 30% health. Creates a 3-meter disease AoE on impact that lingers in place for 3 seconds. Now I want to see how this works in practice. This seems like a good skill for PvE as well, especially or War, 50 vs 50 or Outpost Rush, Mass PvP. Let's start with my favorite, Berserker. Let's get all points in here because this right here, if not the heal and the purge right here and the speed, this one is just too OP. Now we will go with passives for light attacks and heavy attacks because I have a slight feeling that Hatchet meta is gonna be only auto attacks, unfortunately. So we'll go with light attacks right here, heavy attacks right here as well, both granting 30% weapon damage. We'll go with this one as well, full light attack chain, grants 45, super strong. I will then go with enraged strikes, again light and heavy attacks. I will want this purge as well, this dispel of debuffs. This could save you many times. Then we will, and second active skill, we will want Feral Rush as well as Dispatch. Not gonna take Crippling Strikes, I don't feel like this is gonna be worth it. Roots for 2 seconds, I don't see that really happening. Maybe with some combination with traits. And then Defy Death. Oh sorry, I skipped one. Successful throwing axe hits extends all Hatchet debuff durations by 2 seconds. Don't really see any. Well, it could work well with like aim throw here and making these debuffs like almost infinite with stam regen right here. So now we got 6 mastery points left. Now you could do 2 things when it comes to throwing. You could go either for Rending throw to deal more damage to the target, right? Or you could go social distancing to play it more safe and to, you know, put slow on the target when you're against ranged or casters. I personally really like Rending throw, so I'm gonna go with this. I will go then with the crits right here, as well as getting, you know, regenerating stamina on successful light attack crits. You're not gonna take aim throw. I think block is gonna be, well, once again, New World just put out the patch note with block changes. Block may not be good at all anymore. I think it's a bit overtuned. It might change though for the future. But if blocking is too bad, we will go with aim throw. With 3 mastery points left, I would like to go with this one right here. Again, light attacks. All cooldown by 5% active debuff. Now we will have almost a non-stop debuff from Rending throw right here. Well, not really, because this is only like 4 seconds. Whatever, you get the point though. We'll have a debuff from this skill alone, 4 seconds right here. Now 2 more points. So this is CDR on light attacks because of the active debuff right here. We'll get this one as well. More damage by 50% to targets with an active debuff. Again, Rending throw. And this reduces target's defense. So more damage. Last point, we could go either with this, light attacks, aim throws, regen 20 stamina when hitting targets with an active debuff. But I would say this one is good as well. Rend increased to 20% duration, extended to 6 seconds, so this will allow us for having more damage on the target because of the debuff right here. If further than 8 meters. Rending throw, from what we know, is a really quick animation, so you could do that as an opener. And then do a little gap closer with Feral Rush. You could also take 1 point from this one or this one and put it here against all odds. This is also a good passive. Or if you want more CDR, cooldown reduction, you can put one here as well. But while your HP is below 30%, this Hatchet doesn't really have much use. I would say this would be the complete build for Hatchet. You could go throwing build as well, but I think the Berserk alone over here just overpowers everything else. Yeah, there you go. Have fun and enjoy.